There are a lot of theories surrounding Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm going to go over 6 major ones involving the plot. It's possible for these theories to turn out to be true, so if you're wanting to avoid spoilers for Hogwarts Legacy and go into the game totally fresh, then you might want to click away now. Theory number 1. There is no Goblin Rebellion. There's some speculation that the Goblin Rebellion mentioned in the game trailer is in fact a ruse by Ranrock to divert attention from whatever plans he and Rookwood actually have. We know magical creatures are being corrupted by dark magic for some purpose, and it's possible the fear of a rebellion is being used to get the wizarding world to look the other way. Theorists believe that Rookwood and the other dark wizards are the actual big bad of the game, and Ranrock and his followers are simply being used and will possibly turn on Rookwood in the end. I go more in depth on this in my Goblin Rebellion or Gobbledygook video if you want to check that out. Theory number 2. We arrive at Hogwarts after the semester has already started. This theory actually explains a lot. If we do in fact arrive at Hogwarts late, then that explains why we're alone when getting sorted, why we're alone arriving at Hogwarts, and why the herbology professor feels the need to introduce us to the rest of the class. If we had arrived at the start of the school year, we would have already met everybody. The theory goes that the scene with Ranrock and Gringotts actually occurs at the start of the game. Professor Fig finds us and may have been sent to collect us after whatever magical event we survive. He's interested in our ability to unlock ancient magic, or perhaps wants to see it for himself, so he takes us on a little detour before we actually arrive at Hogwarts.
Also, some people are speculating that Fig is actually the bad guy and is going to stab us in the back at some point.
Theory 3. We'll be able to tame dragons. I go over this more in depth in my Are Dragons Important video if you want to watch that, but basically the theory goes that dragons might be tied to ancient magic, and we're able to control ancient magic, so we should be able to tame dragons. Also, there's a lot of dragons in the trailer. After some analysis, I actually think it's the same one over and over again, and it looks like after it's captured by the Dark Wizards, the main player character and Poppy Sweeting may be trying to nurse it back to health, so I don't know for sure if we're able to tame dragons, but it looks like we might end up with a dragon friend regardless. Theory number 4. Merlin will play a major role. This is another one I go more in depth on in my Characters We May Already Know video, but if you've gotten far enough into Hogwarts mystery, you discover that Merlin was interested in ancient magic, and condemns modern wizards for turning their back on it. And if we can control ancient magic, then perhaps we're meant to follow in Merlin's footsteps. In fact, it's speculated that we may be a descendant of Merlin, and that's why we can unlock the puzzles Merlin has placed around Hogwarts. It's also believed that this is a statue of Merlin, and the wand and book and the collector's edition of the game is also believed to be Merlin's, so it seems like Merlin's going to be pretty important. Theory number 5. Sebastian's sister is a maldictus. In the Harry Potter universe, a maldictus is a female who is afflicted by a blood curse that forces her to permanently transform into a beast. This curse is passed down from mother to daughter and skips the males in the family. For Sebastian, we know his family is under a curse that he is driven to cure. Some people believe that the girl seen in the state of play is in fact Sebastian's sister, and that this curse he's determined to break only affects the women in his family, meaning that Sebastian's mother is gone, having fallen to the curse herself, and his sister is next. It also explains why Sebastian's father might be bitter about the whole thing if he's lost his wife. I don't know that we have much to go on, but I really hope this theory is true, because it means Sebastian is fighting for someone that he loves rather than just himself, and I am much more on board with the Crucio side quest if we're trying to save someone's life. Theory number 6. We're going to Azkaban. Honestly, this is a big deal if it turns out to be true, and I am on the fence because we only get one shot in the trailer, and it seems like quite the diversion from the main setting, which is supposed to be Hogwarts. This could honestly just be a cutscene, like maybe we get to see something from the bad guy's perspective, but we don't actually get to go to Azkaban as a location. Although, as previously stated, we will have the opportunity to learn multiple unforgivable curses in the game, and as underage wizards with the trace on us, it would be possible for the Ministry to detect that we cast those spells. And as a stint in Azkaban is the punishment for doing so, Azkaban side quests? Let me know, what do you think of these theories? Will we be able to tame dragons? Is the Goblin Rebellion a ruse? Are we Merlin's descendant? Sound off in the comments. I look forward to reading your thoughts, and if you want to watch more Hogwarts Legacy theory videos, you can find the playlist for those in the description.